Hey guys, it's Tarek with Cyclone FPV, and I'm getting ready to do some carbon work. And I had told a customer of ours he wanted some stuff made, some custom. Well, he had ordered some arms, and then I said, look, I'm going to make you some custom ones because I'm interested in doing it. So I'm getting ready to sand them, cut them, and sand them right now. Well, they've just got cut actually. They're getting ready to get sanded right now. I've already done a dry sanding on them, and now I'm going to do a wet sanding, a cleaning, and then I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. So what I did was I took the HGLRC Sector 5 and made some, the Cyclone arms that we make, and then added them to make them for an HGLRC so that somebody could turn it into a 7-inch, right? A 7-inch long range, let's say. So worked out the design, cut it, tested it on one piece, and now I've run a whole 5 millimeter plate. So these are going to be 5 millimeter thick. I'm just trying to clean my glass so I can see. There we go. It's going to get noisy, and this is nothing special to watch, I guess, but I did promise that customer that if he wanted to watch me clean these up, he could, and I've got a whole ton of stuff here to clean. I'll give you another angle, so this will be the angle most likely that you'll be watching to make it a little easier so you can see this is the bowl of stuff I'm working on, and I'm going to start putting them out here. But my main thing is going to be to do the HGLRC first, and then see what I've got left for. So I think you're up there, right? So all right, so this will be the angle that we work on. So let me go. I'm going to go turn on the vacuum right now and get this thing ready to go. And this will be the first arm I start on. So this is, and then when I get these finished, I'm going to show you the build. So it might be kind of a boring video, but like I said, I promised I would do it for the gentleman. So I'm going to go ahead and knock that out. Okay, guys? So give me 1 second. I'm going to turn that vacuum on. You may want to turn your volume off. All right, and that's it. So I can see if there's any comments, I'll see them, but I probably won't be able to talk much. I'll have this on. Hey, John, I'll do yours today, okay? I'll get your frame done today. What's up, guys? All right, here goes. I'm going to get started. You can ask, but you may not be able to hear my answer, and I may not see your question in time, but go ahead, I'll try. Well, you're talking about a 20 by 20, right? I am finishing some custom arms for an HGLRC sector. So this is going to take a sector 5 and turn it into a 7-inch, but using our Cyclone design on the arm, with a, I got a splinter somewhere in there, with a 5mm thick carbon fiber. Right now I'm just finishing the sanding. Make sure we get a nice smooth cut. All right, 20 by 20 stack. Everybody now pretty much has a pretty good VTX. Our new Rush series will be in maybe by the end of this week. I've got plenty of HGLRC in stock. I've got some Panda in stock. How many milliwatts are you looking to put on this thing? Okay. Well, I mean, any, yeah, what's up, bud? Romeo, if you want to come and work tonight, you're more than welcome to. Darn. As far as the VTX goes, man, look, they're all going to be, right now, everybody's putting out a pretty good VTX. I think the big issue is how long it takes to get them. We've got a lot. I've got probably about 600 in stock, but you know, HGLRC's got a good one now. So, like I said, so does Panda RC. So over 400, yeah, that's not a problem. All right, so I guess you're the ticket that I responded to earlier, right? Because I think I had said if you were trying to do an RMA. And then I was getting ready to do this, and I think you responded saying, no, you're looking for a recommendation. If that's yours, what I'll do is, as soon as I get done here, I'll send you a couple that I would recommend. But, you know, a lot of it's going to depend on how much room you have, how much clearance you have. I mean, I've got some. Yeah, I mean, mainly that's what I'm trying to figure out is, you know, depending on how much room you have. But I've been pretty impressed lately with what I'm seeing. So I don't think you can go wrong. Do you have any idea why the HGLRC failed? That uses the Mini, right? The Mini VTX, maybe? I'm trying to remember. I think that took the place of the TX 2.0. Hey, do me a favor though. Will you please respond on that email with a picture of your build so I can kind of see what would fit best maybe? That'll help me also. Man, I got a good splinter somewhere in there. Ow. Shit. I'm gonna have to find that one a little bit. That's funny. I didn't even notice that. That's cool, man. No nut. I would never guess it. That's funny. Yeah, you and me both. I'll tell you that. I don't get to fly enough, so when I do, I get all my aggression out. I'll show you. One more. I'm going to finish this one, and then I'll set it up for a second, and I'll show you. Well, I try to get as much as I can done. But you know, I mean, it takes me till about 4 in the morning. Get some sleep. Get back up around 7. We're going again. All right, let's see. 9. I'm missing one. Hold on. Oh, I thought I was missing one. Aha. There you go. All right, I'll stop there so I can show you guys what this build looks like. Yeah, 3 hours, man. I go 1-2 days no sleep. Like, you know, 1 day to 1 day no sleep. The next day, I try to get about 3 hours, and then the next day I usually get my 5, and then the next day no sleep. It's a good cycle. Allows me to work, get enough done, and then hopefully when my boys come, I'm not too slammed. I can spend some time with them and catch up, make up for some lost time. All right, I'll get this stupid mask off in a second. I just got to make sure that I want to get everything kind of cleaned up real quick, and then I'm going to show you what this frame is going on. You guys can see these are, for the most part, they feel pretty darn smooth. I think we've got most of it out. That's the third sanding that's been done on them. First hand, second, and then let me just get a couple of these clean, and then I'm digging. I've got a splinter right in my finger here that has been getting worse, so I'm going to go dig that out real quick. But I'll bring over this frame real quickly to show you what I was going for. All right. Woo! Okay, so let's get the frame, and let me bring that over here, and I'll show you what I'm hoping for. Let me find the screwdriver, or the screws, and yeah, 1, 2, give me 1 second, I'll be right over there with these. Let's see. All right, I think that's good. So here's the frame. This is the HDLRC sector, and so here we go. We're going to see what this would look like now with the custom 7-inch arms, right? So, okay. Make sure I keep that visible for you guys to be able to see. And listen, I got a video, I got some videos, man. I went digging under a microscope, and I had to cut back my nail to like a spot I'd never, I thought that I only heard about in torture films. It was pretty brutal. I've had some pretty bad run-ins with it, but hey, you know what? I guess that's part of it, right? I mean, you can't do this job and then complain about that part. All right, so let's see what we're gonna get here. But yes, sir, I have been there many times. There again right now, but not between the nail this time, at least. This time it's just in my finger, but it happens to be right in the smack middle of where I would normally make a grip, so that's been hurting. All right, let's see. I'm going to tighten this one down to get an idea here, and then let's tighten this one down. Part of the job. That's right. That's exactly it. Can't complain about it when you make the decision to do it, right, John? These are going to be super strong, I'll tell you that. I mean, I made sure I used a really good carbon fiber, and then I widened it to a little over 10 millimeters. I mean, it's about like 10.5, 10.7 millimeters in width. And then, so I think it's going to be, I mean, I know it's going to be very strong, and I hope the look is, you know, I like the arms this way, but that doesn't mean everybody else does. So it's something that I want to do when we make aftermarket, kind of take a company's design and just try to maybe either make it with thicker carbon or better carbon, or add something to it that makes it, you know, more in line with what the customer wants or hopes to get. So yeah, I'll check it out, Steven. As soon as I get done with this, I'll go check out your email. Did you guys get to use the herbs? Oh, at Sam's grandmother's house, we actually went there and we took him with us there, and it was her aunt is a cook, and so she did whatever magic she does with those. So I'll get Sam to give you more details on that. But yes, the answer is yes. I really feel like, really feel like that question kind of caught me off guard because I'm like, John, what are you talking about? But now I realize I understand what you're talking about. Not sure everybody else did though. Oh God, geez, oof. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't end up. I mean, it's carbon fiber hadn't been too bad. You know, usually problem is I usually just let it sit there, and then like 6 months into it, when it's really deep enough, I'm like, okay, now I'll get it, and then I regret it. So I'm trying to be a little more proactive about getting it out now. All right, so let's see. So this is, yep, we got one more to go here, and this will be what the 7-inch with these arms looks like. Should hopefully come out. Yeah, so the sandpaper I start with is about 1,000 grit, and then I take it to 2,000 grit, and usually it's going to be wet sanded, depending on the cut. All right, first let me just show you. Okay, so this is the end result. I really like it, and I don't know. I don't know if I can get that on the camera properly, but that is the HDLRC Sector 5, and then added to that are some custom 7-inch arms there. So this should be pretty much beast mode, and it fit perfect. I mean, there's no movement at all. This thing is great. I will fasten just the centerpiece here. There's a screw that still has to go down here. Let me make sure I put that in, and yeah, this is going to be a nice setup, I think. Team Cyclone is good, man. I mean, it's not. There's no. You know, there's no team anymore, really. I mean, all the pilots, everybody's kind of done their own thing, but everything's good, man. Everything's good. Thanks for asking, Robert. We're doing well, at least. Team, my wife and I, we're doing well. That's the team we have. So, and then, all right, let's see how this comes out. Okay, this will be it. Get this last piece in, and you guys will see it, and then that'll be that. And then I've got to finish because I've got 8 Cyclone frames to get done, but I wanted to show you guys this one, and I'll take some pictures of it to give you an idea of what it looks like when it's cleaned up. Then I got to get it ready to ship out to a customer. All right, so I carry them. I carry them. I have them in stock if you need. Basically, what I have is a bunch of sector frames, and I just open the frame up and give you the arms out of it. So, yeah, but I've got those here. All right. Yep, so there it is. Yep, let me just sand the little piece down here. I can feel it. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that's it, guys. And I know I've already said that's it, but there you go. Okay, so I wish I could put it on a piece and show you it without the background shining through, but okay, so there it is. That's the final with it. And yeah, so that'll fit a good 7-inch prop on there. And these will be on the website. So any modifications. So if you guys have any arms, or if you have any arms that you need made or something that you want to custom somehow, or you know, you want them thicker, or you want them to be able to fit an ESC in the center, or whatever it may be, you know, I'd be more than happy to help you guys out. Right now, I'm going to finish sanding the rest of these, and this is going to get very boring for you guys, I'm sure, but I've got to get the work done, and I figure I'll just run it for a little bit. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I like that. That came out nice. Okay, back to the grind, folks. And then I'm going to put this next frame together. Actually, I've got it here. Hold on a second. So this is our design here. I think I showed you guys this one. So, yeah. So that's what is in this bucket now, getting ready to get sanded, are these frames here. So that's the Leviticus frame from, this is the one that I designed, and super light frame. It's got a 20 by 20 and a 30.5 by 30.5 option. and it's pretty strong. I mean, it's really strong. So I'm going to be cleaning these ones up next. And then we've got the Genesis that I've got to finish cleaning up too. And then I've got the Diablo that I need to finish getting as well. So you guys can hang out if you want, but if not, I'm going to get back here and start grinding this out. So it's going to get noisy again, guys. But I appreciate y'all watching. And if you have any questions, just shoot me an email or something and I'll get back to you. I think I got it. All right, here we go. Time to get back. Where did I put it? Oh, never mind. Yeah, Chris, I do. I do 3D printed using, I got Mark IV printers. Thank you, by the way. Well, that's going to fit perfect. Good fit. Get the air unit in there pretty nice. Put an F4 20 by 20 in the back. That'll be a nice fit. See? All right. Well, it depends. I can't tell you that the material I use would be the best because the printers I use they print with like carbon fiber and Kevlar and Onyx. But you can send me what you're looking for or send me an email, use the contact page, and then I'll let you know if it's something that I think I can do, or else I can at least pass you to people that I know who do an awesome job. You got it, buddy. Thank you as well. I'll tell you guys something real quick. But I'll have to explain it later because I'm sure it's kind of loud right now. So, this arm right here, it's a guy designed the frame, and somebody who liked the frame asked me if I'd cut it. Normally I won't do it, but I contacted the guy who did this. He was cool with it because he did it for free. But we are going to have a spot on the website where you can, we're going to let people put their frames up, and then we're going to give them 10%. So it's going to get started pretty quickly, probably in the next week. So look for those frames too to help support guys that design. Oh, thanks, Steven. I'll make sure. I'll check with Samantha, see where. Probably went out today, I'm sure. I'll double check though to verify. What's up, Jay? Not much, man. Just finishing some stuff up. Made some custom arms for the HDLRC. So we made them into like a Cyclone looking 7-inch for a customer. And getting ready to finish this one up. Got a couple of these coming out. And a couple more. I'll show you here in just a minute. Gonna try to finish some of these pieces up. I got 500 Brother Hobby Deadpool motors in yesterday. So I'm going to be doing a Deadpool build. It's going to be pretty sweet. Black and red motors. It's going to be a pretty mean build. What? For real? John, I'll show you these. They're pretty sweet. We got 500 of them in, man, so it's going to be a pretty hell of a build. maybe that'll be the one you go with. Christopher, I'm curious to know what you mean with that, so I'll check in with you to see exactly what you're talking about. I'm willing to test anything you got, man. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm glad you stopped by. Always good to see a friendly face. Even if it's a virtual face, so good for me. You got it. You let me know. My poor dying vacuum. Okay, well, let's see. So, I've got most of these parts done now. Oh no, look, I left one. Crap. Let me hold on. I'll just do this real quick. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to clean this table up as quick as I can. All right, that'll do for now. Show you some of the stuff that these will go into. I think that used to be clear. Can you see that? That's pretty gross. So that was clear. So that goes in. We'll wait for it to separate. Carbon fiber will sink to the bottom, and then the oil will be reusable. Forgot this one too. To an extent. So I'll actually pour it through coffee filters. Guy taught me a long time ago, just try not to waste. So I said, okay. Sometimes I try not to waste, and it costs me more money trying to not waste, but I'm not sure how that works out in the benefit of me, but I came up with this little coffee filter thing, and it'll filter out all that oil and separate the carbon fiber. Tried to see about a scientific way of doing it. Talked to a guy once about putting an electric charge on it, and since it's conductive, it should, be able to push it away or pull it or hold it, but that didn't ever come to fruition. So I still think it's possible. Just I don't have time to find somebody who knows how to do all that. All right. Ooh, that's a warm motor. Okay, so let's start getting a couple frames together. And to do that, I'm going to go ahead and remove. Let me unplug this machine. Give me 1 second. I'm going to remove that from the table because I don't want to have to move right now. So let me just remove this. It's nice and hot. Holy crap. There. Let's clean up my nice table. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. These were white at one point. So we did this one, which was the Genesis Slammed. So it's got a 10, it's either 10 or 15 millimeter clearance. This sucker right here is a tough one. I'll tell you right now, this quad right here, this frame right here is very strong. It could take a full beating, and I'm really happy with this one. And that's got the 7-inch version of the arms on it. So we'll set that one over here for now. And let me see. Let's see if I can just kind of adjust this a little bit. And We'll leave that. There we go. All right. So this will be the Diablo, and I'm going to I'm hoping here that everything fits in place like it's supposed to. I have not had a chance to, this will be the first one. What is that? One. John, I have no idea what that is. But I'm sure you'll explain to me here in a second. All right. So this is the top plate, and this is the XT60 mount. And this will be another piece. So let's see how this one comes together. Should be just like that. All right, let's get a set of arms here real quick. I guess I'll do a 5-inch version of this one. So let me get the arms out. These are 5mm, 5-inch arms. Perfect, okay. Two, three, four. So 3, 8, 10. Let's get 10mm screws. Okay. Try to make this work here with what I've got. Oh, thanks, John. Yeah, I'm not ready for all that yet, but thank you. Help a brother out. I'm not there yet. Not there. No. I'm gonna see how this is the Diablo, right? And I want to see with this new arm change how it comes out. So hang tight with me a little bit, and we're gonna see. Yeah, I know. I can see. I'm looking outside, going, "Dang, it looks pretty bad right now." Damn it, this is not going to be good. All right, so these fit good. I used the cool thing is that the Genesis and the Diablo, they use the same arms, and so you can interchange them if you happen to have one and you want to just get the body of the other one. You can use the same arms, so it's kind of cool. But the way they latch here in the center, the way they come together at that angle, really should hold them in place pretty nicely. I'm hoping that I'm not missing something here with my setup, because I know that this is going to sit here. Okay, so that's where standoff goes. So I can't put, I knew there's a reason I had this I put this hole here in the arm, so this has to wait until I put the standoff on. So hold on 1 second. All right, let's go with the. There we go. Would like to take a moment and say hello to my kids, my boys, Ashton, Landon, and Jaden. I love y'all. Hope y'all are having a good day. Miss y'all, and I'll see you in a couple days. And to my wife, who has gone to go visit her grandmother today. Hello to all of y'all. I wish I could be there, but I love y'all, and I wish you the best. And I will see you guys soon. And that is my notifications for the day. Rocky, what's up, homie? You got that? I'm so sorry I sent you the sides like that, but I mean, I'll own it. You know, it was one of those moments of brain lapse. But man, I'm so pumped to see. I can't wait to hear how it flies for you, brother. I really, really can't. And then I'm excited. I'm excited to get some feedback from you. All right, so the Diablo arms are in, and let's see, the Diablo arms are in, and now I've got to get the rest of this here. So here's where it gets a little tricky, right? So the plates overlap, and so if we go, the plates overlap, and you figure that there's going to be a gap there, so you've got 2mm carbon fiber going through. So if I go 25 and 20 with a 5, 4, 1, that wouldn't be enough. So 30 and 20, I think, will be, or 20 and 10. I'll do 20 and 10 just for fun. See how that looks. Let me get some 20s here. I'll do purple because that'll stand out. At least we can see it. We'll do 20s. Shoot, hold on, darn it. I got the same style, but we'll see. 2, 3, 4. Okay, you're right. So let's try this. This is probably going to be too short, but we'll see. It'll be cool to try it at least. Hell, who cares? We'll have fun with it, right? We'll get some screws, and we'll take some 6mm. And all right, let's see what we get out of this. This will be neat, but like I said, it's going to be kind of a hello. I'll tell her I'll get right on it. Okay, I will get right on it. All right, I'm going to try to slam this and see if this will work. Now, this could totally just bomb out, but we're going to see what happens, and at least we'll figure. Hey, Sergio, thanks, brother. I appreciate that compliment, my friend. I try. I screw up every once in a while, but I'll own it at least. But it sure is fun, right? All right, so we're gonna see if we can keep this low pro, just to experiment, right? So, all right, so this will be the 10 that we pop on, and then I mean literally, we're talking like this. It's gonna be a close one. So let me just see where else I'm going to put my standoffs. All right, let's try this here. This will be interesting. So let's go 20 in the front. And we'll see how this pans out. What's up, Mark? Things are good in Texas, man. I mean, you know, it's good here. I love it, except for the storm that's about to come in. But other than that, it's good. Can't complain. How about you, brother? How you doing? Oh yeah, man. Garland area is nice. Good for you. Good for you. Good times, that's for sure. All right. So let's see now. We've got this at 20 millimeters in the front. That'll get us our camera. Okay. And then let's slam it to the back. And that's just because I want to screw around with it. I mean, it's not like it has to be slammed, but it's kind of neat sometimes to take a quad and just low rider it, I guess. If I can hold on to the damn tools long enough. Oh, I don't know. That's a question for John. John, how far is our area here from Garland? John would know. John lives about 30 minutes from me, so John Cobb, Mr. Know-It-All, has it right there. He knows. He's a plethora of knowledge. All right, so we got 10 up there, and that'll make it like 20 minus the 2 here, so 8. So let me get a 2 10s and some 8s, and I think we're gonna have ourselves a pretty cool looking beast here. Unfortunately, I don't have any purple 8s, damn it. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do. 10, 16, 14, let's go 18, 16, 14, 12. Alright, I'm going to try a hodgepodge of this to see what's going to work. I do not have an 8 in purple, so we're going to have to give this a shot. Hey, thanks, Jesse. I appreciate you, but we'll find out in just a second if this all pans out. This is good. This kind of is, I love this build. I flew this one. As a matter of fact, I got it on the wall there. I flew it pretty hard. I loved it. But I will tell you that when you start slamming it to 10 millimeters, you start getting real creative with how you're going to fit all your stuff on here. But I gave it plenty of room. I mean, there's plenty of mounting areas. And like I said, the XT60 sits in here like that, so you could just run the battery right to there. So let's see now how I'm going to pull this off. So I cannot remember how I did this, so I have to really think here. Let me see. Well, that's going to put a problem in it. I can try one, but not both, so let me see how I'm going to do this. Okay, let's see if this will go. Well, I'm hearing this thing go off. Bing, bing, bing. I appreciate it, man. I do. I gotta tell you. I mean, I know it is never ending. I've been there. I'm there. That's why I got into this. I couldn't. But you know, when my wife finally caught me buying all this stuff, I was like, no, babe, I'm starting a business. Woo, I better. Next time I gotta think quicker than that, because that put me in a bind. So. Well, I don't know if I have the right screw length here, so this could be a very short build. We're going to see. I'm going to see if I can make it work. Let's see. God, get over here. All right. so there goes that. That should get me what I need for this 8mm to fit. Oh, sweet. Well, not so sweet, damn it. Nope, hold on, that's the wrong 8mm. I need to find something that's threaded. I had no idea that wasn't going to be threaded, so. Now I don't have purple for that, but this will have to do for now. That should get me. Yep, that's perfect. All right. Now, that being said, let's try this. I just cut it. There's video, should be enough video on there, but yeah, I do all my own cutting. Matter of fact, and the motor bolt's loose. One motor came off and messed something up internally. But other hobby 25 motors, and they flew them once, and the left motor bolt. What do you mean motor bolt? Like the screws that hold the motor in? I'm kind of confused. I just want to make sure I understand. Anyway, sorry, Mark. As to you, yes. I do all the carbon fiber here. CNC it, mold it. I do quite a few things with carbon fiber. It's kind of one of the things that I really enjoy doing. So, yes, sir, if you need any custom carbon fiber, that's what I do. This is going to be a pain. Sorry, guys. I'm now just seeing a few things that I would like to change just to make it easier on whoever's going to be building one of these. But we'll see. Oh, I see. One more second. A few little minor things here. Take me just a second to fix. This is what I get for trying to slam this frame. These are for 7-inch. Oh, to the right. Hold on. I don't know. Your right or my right. So to your right, I think, is here, right? So that's for a 7-inch. Just like this one here. This is the one that we were just, when we started the video today, we were finishing these arms, these custom arms for HTLRC. So those are made for 7-inch, if that's the one you're talking about. Now, if you're talking on this side, I don't know which right, but it's very different when the camera's over there and I'm trying to figure out where we're talking. But just let me know, and I don't know if that's the one you were talking about or not. All right, I think we're about to wrap this up here finally. Okay. Other. Over here? Here. Here. Okay, I tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put screwdriver near these, sandpaper near these, and the X-Acto knife near here. Am I close? If I'm close, the one with 2 motor holes. Oh, these. These are those. These are for 7-inch. If that's what you're asking for. So yeah, that's what's on here. So those are for 7-inch. Hopefully I'm answering the right question now. I'm moving on like I got it right. I'm hoping I did. But if not, just let me know. I'll play this game all night until I figure it out. Okay, so this is the Diablo done at a kind of a low profile look. All right, so now let me go grab that XT60 and show you guys what it should look like. And then you get an idea of what we're doing. Okay. Well, I just gotta find the pieces, so give me 1 second. Where is my wife? She knows what all this stuff is. I don't. Okay. Okay there. Alright, hold on. Coming right back to show you. Okay. So these are the XT60s. Right? And I designed this so that these could sit in here. And they sit snug, I'll tell you. And then it's got the holes in it so you can screw them in. So cool part is when you put your battery on, you're literally right here, right? Now, you can also put a plate on, but it allows you to keep at 10 millimeters in height. You can actually go to 8 on this one, okay? So that's the Diablo right there, and it's a pretty stout frame. I don't know if I'm getting that good on, here, I'll try it like this. So this is it here, right? So you've got your XT60, and it'll fly like that, but it's pretty thin. If you can see that there, yeah. Okay, and so the front side, and then you've got your mounts underneath with your arms. You can see where it goes at that 45-degree angle. That way. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at the camera, it's backwards. And again, so you can mount your XT60 here, makes it a pretty good connection. So hopefully that, okay, so that's that. This is the Diablo and this is the HDLRC that we just did with the custom arms, right? And the Diablo this is our design. This is my design right here. So you can see when you compare them in size, the arms are pretty much lined up. So we use the same method there, okay? Now, that being said, the one that I was putting together earlier, which had the DJI unit in it, I'm going to grab that one now because now I can close that up, get an idea of what that's going to look like. But this one is also going to be slammed just enough to fit the DJI unit, and that's it. And again, it's a solid frame, but it's not, it's like a common frame. But when I came up with this one, it was working with some students at the local high school, and this was something that I thought would go well with them. Since then, it's been modified a little bit, but this unit should fit. it'll fit perfect. I mean, it's literally with everything in place, it'll fit perfect. There's about I think maybe a 0.5 millimeter gap total that's left. So I'm just going to close this up so we can get an idea. Okay. Cool part is this thing can slide in and out like that. So let me just put that there a second. So I'm just going to try to screw these in real quickly, guys. I know it's kind of a waste of time, but I got to see it. And then I want to show you, Ivan, that frame that I showed you. We cut these small arms up here. A gentleman named Ivan sent that to me, and then, like I said, I contacted it's a Thingiverse. You know, it's like, I guess these guys, they design on Thingiverse. I'm not really a big fan of that. I guess not that I'm against it. It's just that I don't really go to the site, but you know, I do feel like these guys are pretty cool to put their designs up there at no charge, right? And as much as I appreciate that, I felt like it would only be fair to let the guy know that if he wants, we'll take frames, you know, and if you guys do it or anybody, you know, I think it's great to see the talent some people have, but the condition is that we will not do it. We'll do it if we can kick money back. So we offered to give the guy 10%. And obviously, he seemed very appreciative because I don't think people pay for these very much. But so you're going to see a new part of our website come up called Open Source FPV, and that's literally going to be on the Cyclone webpage. But it's going to be for all people that, you know, design their own frames. And then, you know, if somebody wants to come to our site and order it, we'll cut it and we'll do it. But we're going to make sure the guy gets money for it, a portion of it at least. So, anyways, I thought that was pretty cool because I want to get these guys to keep doing it and at least make it some money. All right, so that's going to fit nice. So let me show you the close-up of this one. So this is the Diablo as well. This is a different version of the Diablo, and I think this is the MK3. I can't remember. But this is about 15 millimeters tall and fits perfect for the DJI unit. The camera will fit straight up without any problems. And we've got room in the back. We'll use the offset. Now, I can move the unit to the back, but I don't want to. What I want to do is want to keep most of the weight in the center. So what's going to end up happening is, and what a lot of people don't use in beta flight or anything, oh, listen, it's not just a DJI frame. This is the one I fly analog. But I've had so many people ask me about it that I went ahead and dropped it lower for DJI. But I will tell you what I was going to say was, there's plenty of room to mount a board. And so the F4 boards with the DJI plugs on them, like Transtech has one that we've got in now, we're going to offset it to the back. But then what's going to happen is, because we're going to keep our weight in the center, so in beta flight, most people don't do this because they don't know about it, I guess, or they don't have to, is when you are not centered, right, when you're not flying a perfectly centered frame, a perfect proportion frame, you need to go back in and tell beta flight that your motors are this much farther ahead than the flight controller, right, or the spacing and so forth, based on the center of the motor to the flight controller. And so it's the offset, it's the motor offset. So you do that, and then you can put your flight controller in the back. But what you don't want to do is put your flight controller in the back and not tell Betaflight you've done that, because it doesn't know then that the center of gravity or the center of the quad is a little bit further ahead, right? So we can do that on this frame, and you can have, you know, pretty much that's it. You'd have 3 spots taken up. So that's that one, and that one. So that's 4 frames right there. Oh yeah, I want to show you the small one. Hold on. Let me see. Let me grab this real quick. I've got it somewhere. Got to find it. Okay. All right. So I'll show you a couple things here. So the other frame that I'm going to show you real quickly is basically this one. So this is one of ours, right? So let me switch over here. So this is the Leviticus. This is the one of the UL series frames. It's a pretty vicious frame. One of the things that I did different, though, is I took the points off of the arms right there. I think you can see that. It comes out really pointed, and people hurt themselves. So change that, and then it's going to sit lower stack. So this is the version. This is the new version of this. So that's the new Leviticus right there, right? Modified, super light. And that's it right there. Flies awesome. I was really happy with this frame, and so I'll show you guys what that looks like when it's done. But the small frame, so this is the Onyx prototype that I made of it, right? So this is the gentleman that designed it, and so we went and took it. A customer requested it, modified a couple things, nothing big though. So this is the Onyx material that was used to make it on a Mark Forged, and this is the final. This is a really cool frame. I really, I just like things that are different. I like the way he did the arms different. I'm going to modify this frame a little bit more to fit a DJI. I had somebody ask me about putting one in here. So it's just shy in the back. So I'm going to modify it for the back a little bit. But I'll be honest with you, I don't care if there's a science to it or if scientifically this thing's supposed to suck. I think everybody who's flown it said they like the way it flies. I think the pilot or the designer did a great job on it. I just like the fact that it looks different. It's cool. So this is one that we're going to offer on the site, and 10% will go to the gentleman who designed it. So I'm real proud of that, and I want to thank Ivan for getting that out to me. So that being said, that's that one, right? And we just cut those pieces. So the one thing that I haven't finished, and I did just cut this one, so these are done. So I think pretty much at this point, you've seen all the new ones. Now it's just for me to assemble them and come up with a couple final pieces. But we're going to have, on our own design, we'll have 4 of them ready to go. Tonight they'll be set, and then we'll have some more. So, Rocky, interested in which one? This tiny one? This one right here? If that's the one you're talking about. And I put the hot pink on it. I liked it with hot pink, and too bad if you don't, but yeah, it's cool. If you're talking about that one, Rocky, that's fine. Hit me up, and I'll have it on the site shortly. I've had a couple people ask me for it that I've been told I cut it, so I'll let you know on that one. Okay, so there's the cutting of the carbon fiber you guys saw us do before. I've put a compilation together, so I'm going to put all this together in a very fast time-lapse style so you guys can kind of see what goes on. To the guys that have been patient enough to wait for me to cut these pieces, I appreciate you very much. I take my time on these, and then for everybody else, I think what we'll do now is I'm going to get to cleaning the rest of this carbon fiber and making some frames out of these and getting ready to get them to the customers. John Cobb, I know you're waiting for one. All right, Rocky, I've got it here, and I'll get with you on it. Okay. To everybody else, guys, look, I appreciate your support. It means the world to me. And these live videos sometimes may be corny, I don't know, but to me, if I'm in my shop and somebody can stop on by, it'd be like you just walking in, and it's kind of cool like that. All right. If you have any questions, please always just go to the webpage and use the contact page on that. And yeah, I agree, Jesse. Different. I love different. And I've got one. I can't show it yet, but I'm really excited. I keep grinning about it because I think it's going to be really cool. But it's not a fact. It's sitting right up there. It's super cool, man. I don't know how to tell y'all. It's super, super cool. But I'll bring that down here in the next couple days and show y'all. Okay, other than that, we're going to get to doing some more work. We got a storm coming in, so I'm going to get ready for that. And we're going to get to building. So I'll see you guys online here in just a little bit, okay? If you have any questions, hit me up. As always, there's the website to go to and the contact page. And please follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And again, to my boys, I love you guys, and I will see you soon. I miss y'all, okay? All right, guys. See you later. Bye.